check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. My hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better gonna walk up on the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know? That's maybe how you know that. I used to see.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go now. 18, Rodler. 8, go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught by Tillman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready.
Back to the air. Watson. Oh, It's an interception! And the Packers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Man in motion here.
60 red. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready?
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Set.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Shotgun now for Love. That's Reed on the slant. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we
Reed
go.
now in motion left.
90 set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Packers
Love from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Hey, move. 10 black. Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on. Set. Set.
Throwing his Love on third. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Cut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That's one of those areas where a QB took a risk, and he nearly paid for it in the costliest way imaginable. You don't just lob it into the end zone unless you're sure your guy can go up and get it.
Got his man. It's golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
60 Bobcat. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Ready.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Back to the air. Watson. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Was taken down behind.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
Well, I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now. 18, pioneer.
And you just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's complete. David Njoku. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. Okay, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, but he couldn't do it right there.
Okay, ready.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Get it. Let's go.
Again, Watson to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Come on. Viking 18. Let go.
Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. 60 reps. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. 10 black. Check, huh?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Set, ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. Thrown left side to Watson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Down the left sideline he goes. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Watson. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10
Here we
at
go,
the
here we go.
48-yard line.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Watson on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Here's Judkins on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The Packers take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Packers loading up the secondary on third. 6 DBs out there.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. But you get interception and chunk yards with it, That is a gold star effort.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
Come on,
Putting the tight end in motion.
50, green. Ready?
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them in the goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Check, pitch. 40, punt.
Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Round 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Come on, set. 6, Buffalo 18.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for
19
themselves.
tight. 19 tight. Go.
2nd down. Watson throwing again. Quick slant into the hands of Corley. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Check. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Back to the air, Watson. He connects downfield. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Love with it on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Round 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the double.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the ready.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw intended from Malachi Corley. And now it's 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Watson to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
70 Rangers.
It's
70
now
Rangers.
3rd down.
Watson with 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Schmidt connects, and it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Hut.
Love now off the play action. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
They go play action. Watson buying some time left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Evan Williams.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Golden coming in motion right.
60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
First down throw. Here's Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the Marcus reset. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
10 black.
First down.
Love from the gun. Brought in by Golden over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Love now on 1st and 10. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Packers 60, Packers 60. Top row 18. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw, here's Watson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go, shot. Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, Watson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing again. Here's Watson. Pass complete to Thrash. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. They're going for it. Here's Watson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here.
70 Timberwolves.
7-yard gain. And the Browns.
1st and 10. It's Watson. And we put everything he's got behind it. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Mustang 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut.
From the red zone now. It's to Reed again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Let's go now.
Reed now in motion left.
Blue 32. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Ready.
And goal at the 4-yard
Red.
line.
Set.
Loves to throw again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Go.
Play action now. Here's Watson. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's a loss of 8.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
From the set.
Definitely got to watch for a safety here, partner. Second and long from their 1.
Ready.
Watson backed up in the end zone. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
2. Now 60 Eagles.
From his end zone, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. 19 tight.
He'll throw from his end zone. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over.
Can't talk all that shit enough form, bro.
Here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over
Yeah.
and over
There
and
you go.
over.
Let's go.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They kick the running back in motion. To the air with Love. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing, it's Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So first down from the 41. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
32. Ready.
Love. Throw left side to Watson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow.
Love now. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Let's go.
Reed now in motion left. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set.
Love from the gun. Got his man. It's Golden. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again.
Ready?
But this guy's got what I call a...
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Packers continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ford on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Second down, Watson throwing again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
65 catch, go!
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That one's caught. Jeudy has it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to do some window dressing. They've got first down here from the 36.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Sticking in the air with Watson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up second down. Back to the air, Watson. On target here to Njoku. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That throw behind his intended target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again. Here's Watson. On him quick, and they bring him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
79 Bronco. Here we go. Shot.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Tight end going in motion here. They're going to pass it here. Once again, it's a pass caught by Reed. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the Browns get there and take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Love on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is
How many
McManus
hot
to
to
kick this
Dallas,
away.
nigga? Get ready.
Here's Ford on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here.